teach girls in school. And yeah, Form 3. I'm a dom prefect and also a secretary of journalism club. Impact nimepata kwa Maji Mazuri. At least niko na confidence naweza simama mbele ya watu na niongee.
Were you the little one?
Yes.
Amazing. Okay, unafanya nani? Maureen, okay.
I go by the name Maureen Mweni. I'm from TJ Kajo Madare North Secondary School, and I'm the school captain of the school. The impact that I've gotten from Maji Mazuri and Santa Academy is that I'm confident enough, and also the respect that they taught me. That's all. The next person, then.
Wow, so amazing. My name is Diana Chumchai. I'm a student at Technical University of Kenya. I'm in my second year, 2.2, moving to 2.3. I'm taking civil engineering. And as part of the Maji Mazuri youth group, I learn to love before you laugh. Learn to love before you laugh. Stepping out, getting along with people. I was so proud of myself and proud of Griffins introducing me to MMYG, and I'm like, wow, this is a place I can be. And it's up to you people to grow in it. Thank you so much.
Unataka nani aongee?
Arnold.
So I'm Arnold Mwangi, a student in Maji Mazuri doing web developing and graphics. It has been a nice journey working with Maji Mazuri youth group. I've learned leadership skills because now I'm able to handle what I do. For instance, when I start a group at home, I'm able to run it the way it should be run. Another thing is that it has been good, and what I'm looking forward to for the group is more opportunities for the members and also for the young ones who are coming up. Yeah, thank you. The next person is the guy behind me.
Okay, name him. What is his name? Okay, jitambue sababu ya kusema jina.
Naitwa Fidel. Nasomea High School huko hapo Mazare North Area 1. Impact nimepata hapa Extat. I've been able to make some new friends. I've been able to learn some new forms of choosing my career, and as I'm listening through this.
Name somebody. Taja mtu.
Vincent.
Mimi naitwa Vincent Ogoro. Nasoma Club Boys High School Busia. Mimi naenda sasa form 4. Mimi nisoma kwa Maji Mazuri. So kitu nashukuru sana Maji Mazuri Academy. Hapa hivi nilifunzwa kwa discipline. You hadi nakumbuka nikipata hapa award ya the most disciplined boy. Yes, that made motivate sana. So hadi pro high school najielewa, najua tunafaa nifanye. So hiyo ndio tunashukuru sana. Region.
Okay, mimi ni Region. Na nasomea Bonzo Boys Kakamega. Shule mimi ni academic prefect. Kujiunga na Maji Mazuri hapa imefanya nimejuana na marafiki wengi na tumeweza share problems kama hiyo. Tunapia career inisaidia. Choose wisely. Asante.
Taja mtu.
Impact ni Maji Mazuri ni kuwa na respect na kwa courage for learning.
Thank you. Taja mtu.
My name is Onyango Wolfen. I'm a student at the Upper Hill Boys High School. I was an alumni of Maji Mazuri. Talking about impact of Maji Mazuri, apart from the normal life skills, the greatest impact in my life currently was meeting Griffins. So Griffins has been my teacher. We have been working with Griffins. So let me just say that bond that you brought to me through Griffins. That has been the greatest impact of Maji Mazuri. My vision is always one day is to write a book. It's apart from my future career that one day I'll be able to write a book. That's all. The next speaker, Juma.
Sorry, finish this. I didn't hear the last sentence.
I didn't hear. So I said I'm a student at the Upper Hill Boys High School.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last one is that one day I want to write a book.
And I want to tell you that I've been hearing so much about you. You have become very famous.
Yes.
The whole theater know who you are. National Theater.
Yeah.
So you want to hear, you are known in the National Theater now, we want to hear the national overall Kenya. Okay? Together with the rest. Okay?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, mention somebody.
Juma.
Okay, I'm Jeremiah Juma, an alumni in Mazuri. I was here from 2009 to 2014. 2014, I was the head boy here, and I've been prefect all the way from 2009 till 2014 when I was the head boy. When I graduated from Mazuri, I went to Jamhuri. I was also a prefect there. The impact that Mazuri has given me is that while I was here in school, I've been taught leadership. Therefore, you find that leadership have been following me all the way from where I started from here till to where I am right now. I was in TIS group. In TIS, I was taught life skill, so I know how to associate with people. Interacting with people is not a task for me. It's something that itanchukua muda. Currently, I'm pursuing software development, focusing on Android, whereby I have a desire or a dream of coming up with an application that might be useful not only in Kenya, but maybe worldwide, if possible. That's all. Thank you.
I also remember I remember the young you.
Oh.
Let's call you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Jen. I call Jen.
Okay.
I'm called Jane Kinyoma. I learned from Mazuri. The impact in Mazuri was just discipline and respect. For now, I learned from Mazuri School of ICT, Computer and Graphic.
Okay. Taja mtu. Safat.
Yes, my name is Safari Maji. I'm privileged this morning. As you all know, I am learning. Yani nasoma thesis school. The impact of that. Jina langu ni Safari. Nasoma thesis school. The impact in Mazuri imenipea that in Mazuri I learned about how to be disciplined and how leadership is being taken. For now, I'm the elected president of our school.
Okay, mention somebody. Taja mtu. Inua mkono kama hujaitwa. Okay, okay. So the rest, put your hands up so that they know. If you're not being called, so you know who they are. Okay.
I'm from Kakamega High School. But before I joined, I was also a student in Mazuri from 2013 to 2020 to 2021. Kakamega High School, I'm the captain of the clubs and societies. And also, I do take part in some games, some gaming activities, such as rugby. Actually, Mazuri, the foundation that has laid unto me is actually very strong, especially on matters affecting confidence and knowledge. I've been acknowledged about the society and the world in general. I'd like to pursue medicine in the future. I'd like to call Alex.
My name is Alex Ndega. I'm in Nams High School. It's a mixed school and also day school. I learned here the other year. Yes. I was president of this school, and the impact which I get from this school is leadership skills.
Pretty good. Thank you. Mwingine, point somebody.
Nani?
Nani? Okay.
Naitwa Samuel Mutua. Maranda High School. From 2 going to 3. Nilisoma hapa Maji Mazuri. Kitu nilipata is leadership skills. Can learn pia confidence and respect too. So my dream is to finish high school, then join a university to pursue mechatronic engineering. Yeah.
And I'm very happy to hear. I've been hearing some news about you. That's great. You're doing very. Keep it up. Okay. Unataka nani aongee?
I'm Harrison Ihaji. I'm a learner in Umamik Secondary. I'm a leader, that is school deputy captain. And the impact I got from Mazuri is to be a good leader, a great leader, and lead my people in justice.
Okay, unataka nani?
Manyango Karen, nasomea Ngararia High, nasomea Maji Mazuri, impact leadership, confidence. Christy. My name is Christine Komboka, nasoma St. Angelas, Kiambu. Na impact Maji Mazuri nimepatia ni respect. Ivy. Naitwa Ivy Achieng, nasoma Sinaga Girls. Nimesomea hadi hapa Maji Mazuri, nimpatie Maji Mazuri imenipea kwa confident na kuwa na discipline. Shalom. Eric.
Okay. Ukitaja simama mara moja. Nani? Okay.
Mimi naitwa Eric. Nasoma Technical University of Kenya. Niko 1.2. Pursue Bachelor of Commerce. Impact ni Maji Mazuri impact nayo ni leadership skills. Nimekuwa leader from high school kwa prefect. Hapa ni class rep bado. Na Maji Mazuri hiyo group imefanya ni realize I need to have a good social network. Na pia support yangu nafaa kuona watu walizokaa mimi. So nijiimprove. About the community and giving back, I love that. Thank you.
Unataka nani ambaye?
Toto.
Naitwa Shali Juma ama Toto Juma. Mimi ni mwanabiashara, nauza salad ya ATM. Na tumejifunza kutoka kwa youth group ni never lose hope in your life. Ngangane tu hadi ufike mwisho.
Unataka nani mwingine hajaongea?
Jack.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just have to talk. So my name is Jacob. I'm the one who has been working with both of you. And I think one of the biggest lessons I've gotten from working with young people is that kuna assumption nyingi nilikuwa nazo kwa akili yangu which is not true about young people. So I've come to learn that young people are you have a lot of possibilities, you have a lot of potential. You only need a platform or a group that can ensure that the potential in you is actually brought out. And I'm hoping that in the coming future, each and every person is going to realize his or her potential. Thank you.
I am a teacher. I teach physics and mathematics. That is in high school. And I'm very happy that amidst ourselves, we have a lot of high schoolers who are looking forward towards completing the course. And also very happy that we have some other people who are a little bit ahead of them, and they're also thinking of trying, to motivate the others. And I'm also happy nimesikia kuna mtu ambaye tuko Arumi naye mahali moja from the University of Nairobi. So Griffins is my college mate. We went to campus with him, and it is through him that I've been involved with Maji Mazuri. And I'm also happy that I can see some familiar faces. I think I have seen a lot of these faces, some of them here, others in the theater. And I remember the one at the corner there. Si yeye ndo alikuwa kwa ya master wa Gosone Gososo. And it was very good. So I'm also very happy that I can say that we are looking, we have gotten something from this particular school, and that our foundation is very solid, that we have taken up leadership, that we have taken up respect, we have taken up confidence from this particular school, that we are people who believe in ourselves, that no matter the conditions that we have been brought up, because we don't have time that you can be able to share our own stories with you, is that it does not matter where you come from, as long as you have a few things that you are looking at. And I'll not even say what they are, and I would like you to go and look at these particular things. One of them is the self-awareness. The self-awareness talks about who you are you aware of where you come from, where are you going? And that is why we were asking you to reflect back and to look at the future. Where are you going? And then after the self-awareness, now you get the self-confidence. If you are aware of the direction that you are taking, you will have confidence in yourself. You believe in yourself. And the confidence is two types. You have the intrinsic and the extrinsic. The one that comes from within, and the other that comes from the society. And a lot of cases is that we'll be influenced by the environment that we are growing up. And we are going to get messages. And we have been getting these messages, even in the schools that we have, because you feel like the background that you come from, you feel like the background is maybe weak. And we have had that particular challenge myself. When I'll be looking at the other people, especially in my high school, I'll be looking at them. Naona huyu ako na kitabu fulani, huyu ameletewa kitu fulani, but at the back of my mind, I know that my parents cannot be able to afford that. So that is where now the motivation from outside comes. You need to separate yourself, think about this particular logically, try to see whether you can be able to get this, remove the emotions, get the logic of it. If at all your parents cannot be able to afford something, does not mean that it's the end of the world. It means that maybe you need to work hard so that in the future you can be able to afford that particular something on yourself. The other thing is that you don't take those emotions, those feelings from the society that you're being told that now that maybe you are poor, you are not normal, you are abnormal, the situation is abnormal. So you need to give yourself the positive message so that you can be able to have the awareness. Then we talk about the regulation, self-regulation. So like, you are in the holidays. How are you regulating yourself? Which people are you working with in the village here? What are you going, or where are you looking? What is your character? No, that is all about the regulation. Now the ideal self is the fourth thing that I would like to say. Ideal self is how do you see yourself? What is the most perfect idea or most perfect picture that you can be able to. So that is now the self-image, not the ideal self. The ideal self now is now how do you think from the self-image? How do you think that you're going to be in the future? And those are some of the things that you can be able to look at. So maybe sometimes back we had a weekend together with some of you at Shula. And I don't think kuna mtu ambaye alikuwa hapo. Kuna mtu ambaye tulikuwa naye huko shule.
Tulikuwa shule. Tuliwahi enda na wewe Wanjiji huko. Eknedu, sio hilo.
Sio hilo. So this is a new road. So it means that we need to do this. We need to organize with Jacob as soon as possible, so that we can have one of the weekends together. So that there's a lot that we can be able to share about. There's a lot happening about drug abuse, about even about sex and what we are supposed to maybe know, and how we are supposed to maybe even react with the same, and even trying to see whether we can be able to even get time to be able to see our elders, and that will be done very soon. So thank you, Jacob, for this particular opportunity, and thank you for looking after these brothers and sisters. Asante.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
I am Mwangi, and I'm so happy to be here and to have met all of you who are in this particular space. What I do majorly in life is that I'm a learner, like I'm a student. So I like to get ideas. I like to learn from what other people are doing, observe, and also use the same to better myself and probably those who are looking at me. One of the things I would want to say and is that when I am with you and when I am right here, what I see is I see a reflection of myself in the same space that you are in just a few years ago. And I get to remember that when I was in my time in high school, between high school and college, that's where I made most of the decisions that have followed me up to now. That's when I took some of the bold steps that have pressed and kept me where I am. And I would say just two things. One is leadership, and the second one is relationships. When we talk about leadership, one of the things that I acknowledge is that first, as a person, I am responsible for all the things that I do. I am responsible for all the things that happen to me, and I am responsible for every other thing that I do to other people. So I take myself and I consider myself as a leader even before another person gets to see that in me. Then from there, I get to know that I have a responsibility, I have a role, I have a duty to pray first myself, to those who are close to me, my family, my friends, and even any other person of the society, maybe who knows me or who doesn't know me. So I have a specific way, or I have a way in which I have to carry myself. I have a way in which I have to behave myself. I have a way in which I have to interact with people, carry myself when I am around people, and all that. And one of the things that have really been good about leadership and the way I see it is making sure that there is someone else who is learning from you. Maybe you can look at yourself and say that you are too young and you cannot be influential, you cannot maybe teach someone anything, but just to let you know and maybe to bring to your attention is that the whole world is looking up to you. What kind of leadership are you bringing to the stage? And as I am saying this, I am also asking myself this question. That's why I started by telling you that I like to learn a lot. I like to reason from people and just get these ideas. So for me, and the challenge that I am throwing to myself, and that's the thing I am also, that's the question I'm also asking you is, what leadership or what impact are you making to the people that you are with, to your families, to your friends, school, and anywhere? And one thing that you have to acknowledge and appreciate in you is that you have a lot to give, you have much that you can offer, and everybody else, including yourself, is looking up to you. Yeah, you're looking up to yourself, you're looking, other people are looking up to you to see how you will emerge and how you will get past that. The other thing is leadership. Relationships. You find that you cannot be able to exist on your own. You cannot be able to do these things to excel on your own. You need to develop a relationship. And I would be right to say that all of us here have different relationships that we have. We have relationships at home, relationships at school, we have relationships here, everywhere, in every field that we are in. We have all these relationships and the interactions that we have. So the challenge is, how do you maintain that? How do you maintain the relationships that you have created? And then how do you make them mutual? And by mutual, I mean, how do you benefit and how do the other person who you are relating with benefit? Are we together? Yes. And I would just say that it's up to you because the space is not limited. The space is given for you. But for us as young people, it's always good to ensure that these relationships that we are creating and the relationships that we have had are not drawing us back. They are not acting as a hindrance to or between us and our success. They are not like trying to hazitufungi macho tusione hapo mbele. And these relationships are there to support us. They are our support system, and it's up to us to think and position ourselves in where we will benefit maximally, and also ensure that we are also helpful to the other people. And I believe that with that, we are able to create a ground where we are able to work together, agree on things, and we can be able to even find solutions to the challenges that are affecting us. Just before I say it, I would say that relationships are more important than finding solutions.
Before I say anything, she just walked in, so she can just tell us.
Okay. We are giving our names. Where are you? What do you do? And what impact did Mazuri make for you?
Naitwa Stacy. Nilisoma hapa.
Okay.
Sasa niko high school bado.
Okay.
Next year.
Oh, good. Okay, welcome. I wish you were here to hear your colleagues, what they are doing. It was very powerful messages that they were sharing. But next year, same time, same place, we shall hear more.
Mondi Clinton. Yeah, I was once a teacher, then fashion took over. Now I'm a guitarist, I'm a vocalist, I'm a spoken word artist. I'm a yogurt producer, juice producer, and I'm a salesman, and I'm a student currently. I'm taking a course in accounts. Yeah, so I'm very happy. I think I've met you before. I'm very happy to have been part of this team. You're so wonderful, actually. From the things I've heard about you, the way I've interacted with you, I'm so much impressed. I'm happy, and all I can say is that I wish you all the best. Keep on. But I'm very saddened. I didn't. Sikusikia mtu yoyote akisema, oh, I want to become a musician. I want to play guitar. No one wants to play music. No one wants to play music. Who wants to play music? Nani anataka kucheza guitar?
Can show us.
Okay, so I'm so happy to have met you guys. That's all I can say. So maybe I'll perform kidogo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes, yes.
Now.
Oh, you are married? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Mazuri. That you can teach. And in the process of teaching, each day is a learning point. What I can say is that when I look at every one of you, I see bright future. Na mtu asiseme Kenya ina youths. Kuna youths, kuna top focus, hapo kunaweza toka president, kuna ministers, kuna madaktari, but kuna kitu moja naweza start kusema. Na ile kitu malizaga watu ni marafiki. Who is your friend? What do you do with your friend? What impact does he make or she make in your life? Kuna rafiki wa Friday, wa form. Masaidiana ama msaidiana? Kuna best yako kama ni demu anaambia kuna boy fulani ndio kama best yako. Anakusaidia ama anakusaidia? Hiyo ndio ile kitu tunafaa tukianalyze. Enda kwa list yako ya best. So, huyu best yangu kama sijasosi naweza enda kwake aniwekee kiromo. Kama kuna haso anaweza niitia. Tujue bracket yetu ya wale watu tunasociate nao na zile mpaka nazo. Jua ndio wanaweza kwenda juu ama tuishi. Kama wewe student wale wasenyi ucheza nao wale watu wa punishment ama wale wase wa like kama wewe si poa kwa maths just associate na mtu anajua maths by that thing utaenda pole pole kujua interest yako hiyo maths. Kama wewe ni student achana na wase wa futa, shikana na watu wa research group pamoja na create network kwa na be your friends. Hiyo na rafiki yako aende poa, mwambie tu poa ndio tuendelee. Hiyo tu ndio nazoambia, nawaambia kila mtu hapa kwa bright future na kapoa, ni wote ni warembo. Wale tuseme nini? Wasupu, machali ni wa hadi.
You want to take some 2 minutes to talk to them?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, right. Habari zenu? Salamu. Mimi ni Mwiti. Na mimi kitu ya kwanza nimeokoka napenda Yesu. Amen. Haya, number 2, I love youth. I'm a friend of youth. So, one thing I can be able to tell you is that be yourself. When you be yourself, kuna 5 things I will share with you. 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 11 and 12. It says, command and teach these things. Number 1, it is addressing to the youths. Do not let anyone look down because you are young, but set a good example. The first example you set, number 1, it is in speech. Number 2, in life. Number 3, in conduct. Number 4, in faith. And number 5, in purity. So when you set a good example, there is no need for you to be ashamed. Then the other thing, it's 1 Corinthians 15:33. It says, a bad company corrupt the good morals. So if you are in a category of the good people, do not associate yourself with a company of the bad people, thinking that they will help you. They will not help you, but they will corrupt your good morals. So be yourself, set a good example, and be a person of good characters. May God bless you all.
Amen.
Now watch as I
that one friend. One don't have to pretend. Sadly, betrayal has become the trend. But we have to look the other way. For alone, we are afraid to stand. Your actions are not one to judge. Taking care of your friends is all I urge. Your words in my heart, they left a stain. But to know you existed is only through the pain. Nakuchezea again, nakuchezea again, nakuchezea again, nawachezea again, nawachezea again, nawachezea again, nawachezea again, nakuchezea again, nawachezea, nawachezea again, nawachezea again, nawachezea again, nawachezea again. Thank you.
Nijui. Inua mkono kama haya. Okay. My name is Wanjiku Kironyo. I'm a counseling psychologist. And I'm the founder of Mazuri, as many of you know. I started Mazuri when I was teaching at the University of Nairobi. I came here to bring the students to do some social work. And when they came and found that this is Mathare, slums, hakuna barabara, hakuna choo, nini kila kitu, wakasema hapana, hawatafanya kazi hapa, wakaondoka. Mimi nikaona I will come here to get to know the history of the people here. Why are people staying here in Mathare Valley? The people in Mathare were very suspicious of me. They thought maybe I was an undercover police woman because there were a lot of people who were criminals and they were thinking I'm coming to look for those people. So they were scared of me, but I humbly went down, interacted with them, got to know them, then they started trusting me. Then I realized a lot of the children were not going to school here. A lot of children would be used to go and beg in the streets. When I'm talking to them, nikiuliza mtu umesalia wapi, I was born in prison. And I went to prison so many times to get the women because they were coming, they were bringing changa and they would be arrested. Others were just doing some other things that made them arrested. So I decided I must do something about it. I must do something about this. I realized these women needed something to do. So I started a small business. Tukachukua kanyumba moja tukaanza kupika chai hapo na madazi na chips. Wakaanza kurun about small business skills, wakaanza biashara. Wengine kutoka hapo wakaanza kugrow and grow. Watoto nikaona badala watoto kuachwa kwa nyumba because that time there was fire. And a fire, we lost 2 children who were disabled, 3. Walikuwa wanafungwa kwa kitanda sababu wako na disability. Nikasema lazima nifanye kitu ya hawa watu. Nikaanza a home for children with disability. Na hapa Mathare nikaanza kitu nikaita Head Start. Na ilikuwa tu babysitting, watoto wanakaa hapo, kina mama wakienda kufanya kazi, watoto wanachungwa na mtu. Why am I giving you this story? That time we used to use a small rented room somewhere, but today most of you came here to a place we own. This is our place we own, and the other community place we own. That's a dream of one woman. A dream of one woman. To be where you are today is because of that dream. Those of you who are saying I'm somewhere is because of that dream of that woman. However, my dream has been supported by people who came on board and said, Mama, tunataka kukuunga mkono. Tunataka kukuunga mkono. Mumeona the things that people like Griffin and this team that are backing him have done to transform your lives. To an extent that we are hearing, hapa hiyo, Maranda Heights, we are hearing every time. Kwa sababu kuna watu walisema, nataka mama kukuunga mkono. What if now, all of you reproduce yourself like these people to support another group? Right now, if you're in city center and you say Madhare ile kitu inajulikana mahali ya criminals. Ati mtu akisikia Madhare, mfuko wangu iko wapi? Nishika vizuri ati ni Madhare. Today, go to the city center, watu wanajua the best artists we have in this country are coming from where? Kenya National Theatre, they can't wait. Nimeenda hapo naona watu wakiingia, naona watu wakimaliza wanafanya hivyo audience, ndio? Si mumeona vile wanasimama? Wanawasimamia because it does not matter where you come from. It's not written on your face here in the city center or in Maranda High School, whenever you are, that you're from Madari. If it is written in your brain, then you produce what you think you are. Nothing else define you. You are the only person who can define yourself. You are the one who has the decision as to how far you want to go in life. I'm now an old woman, but I started when I was young. I was only, I think I was 27 when I started. And what if every one of you decide we are going to even do better than Wanjiku? We are going to do better than Wanjiku. We are going not only to transform Madare, but the whole Kenya. That whenever, I'm very impressed. Every one of you, when you stayed where you are, I found that you have taken leadership in that school. Do you know the future president of Kenya will come from one of you? Do you believe so?
Yes.
Do you believe it's possible? Because you're already showing the sign of the time. You can't, when you went there, hakukuuliza ndio tukuchague uwe class prefect ama uwe in charge of this. Walikuuliza kama umetoka Madare? Hakukuuliza. Waliona Madare imeandikwa hapo? They saw the way you present yourself. And this is what I want you to do. I want us to come here every time that you have closed school, to come together. I want you to think about each other. Somebody mentioned, I want to help other people. I want you to think about what you have done. Can you transform 3 other people in your life? That they always say, I am what I am because of so and so. Can you take a commitment to say, I'm going to transform? And transformation is when you look at this girl sitting next to me, huoni uso wake msichana. You are saying, how can I help this girl to become somebody? When you see that man, you don't think in terms of, how can I exploit this man and nipeleke lunch? How can I help this man to become a man that is going to be well known in this country? So you don't think in terms of sexuality. You look at a person in totality and you say, I am here to support my brother. I'm here to support my sister. Wengi sana sasa tukiwa na giza hapa na CCM hapa, when you are mixed together like this, ikiwa stima ikiondoka, unaona watu wanakimbilia wengine, si ndio? Because it show carelessness. You don't think about this person as your brother or your sister. But if you think about kuinuana, when we lift each other, we become successful. When we stamp on each other, you can never be successful when you're up there alone. Isn't it? Kwa hivyo mimi kwangu ni maombi ati kutoka hapa, let's look at each other as how can we support each other so that this group, someday you can look back and say, Mr. President, I remember what Wanjiku said one day, that it will come from us, or Mrs. President. I remember Wanjiku said that the president of this country will come from this country, will come from this group. Sure, to our words, one of you has become. Sindio? Let's support each other. That we shall be hearing the Minister of Health who is saying, Nairobi River haitapitia hapa tena, or Minister of Environment atakuwa kutoka kwa hii group. You are the future leader, you have the key for this country, and it is up to you to really open that door. Sindio? But I'm very hopeful, I'm very encouraged. I go home feeling so good today because of what I heard from each one of you. May God bless you. Thank you.
So otherwise, we just have to, we don't have much. We don't have anything that we can give to you to show you that you are thankful, but just through the word of mouth. Hope you'll feel it, but hope you will feel it. So thank you so much. That's all.
Thank you.
I think you share something to add. I saw a good
Okay, mine too is just an appreciation. As I began to speak the earlier minute ago, I said love before you laugh. Love before you love. Whatever you have shown us is just a sign of love. You do love us. You do really appreciate the you and the us. And thank you so much for that act. And as the us, we ought to pledge to share the love. Go share out what you've learned here with someone too. Yes?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I want to say something. To give. I think you may not be aware that you have given so much. By hearing what you are, to me is the best gift you have given me. Hearing that you are the prefect, you are this in your school, it is really what really made me shed tears to hear from you. Just saying that this is what made you. And I want to see a lot of you doing a lot more. And I want you to remember that someday I'd like to see a university here. University where?
Maji Mazuri.
Made by who?
Us.
Made by you. Because my dream was small. That ahead is that still. Your dream has become even bigger than that, isn't it? Yes. That someday that we shall have one of the top hospitals with the best medical students, with the medical service in this country, the best university that is equivalent to Harvard because of you people. Is it possible? Is it possible? Yes. One day, when I'm about 100 years, I shall hear somebody whispering to me in my ears and saying, Wanjiku, we made it, as you said. Okay?
Thank you.